Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight the CMA live show and two of my 2020 revelation. One as a winner of the Trophée Mondial online and one as a new delegate of Slovenia, which is the teacher of this one and many others that she will present. The name of my guest is Mikela Uršič. Hello, Mikela. Nice to see you. Hello, Mikela. So, how are you?
Hello to everyone.
So, nice to have you as a guest. We don't know each other yet, but we will know soon. You will begin to speak about you and you will explain us your activities in Slovenia, please. Hello. So you can.
Hello. I didn't hear you at all. I'm so sorry.
No problem. I just say that now it's time to you to present your activities in Slovenia with the music.
Okay. I came from Sežana. This is a small town near Italy. I'm working about 20 years in music school of Sežana. I teach accordion and I have 3 accordion orchestra. The first is the smallest, from 7 to 10 years old. They are so small. We started in September, but we have only 1 month of music. Then I have the second one is from 4th grade to from 10 to 15 years old, and the third is from association, where when I think 5 years ago we made this association for the students there. They finished this school where I teach. We have 8 years of accordion in Slovenia in this music school, and the students, when they finish the 8th year of an accordion, they can come to our association and we play together and make beautiful stories with accordion.
Very great. And I'm very happy that you speak about this accordion orchestra, because as you know, but nobody else know for the moment, that on the CMA we will create a new section with only accordion orchestras with many categories. I already prepared a list of categories. I will send to you and you will check and you will tell to me what you think about. Okay?
Yes, with pleasure.
Yeah. And you will be delegate for CMA for the chromatic, but also for this international orchestra festival. That will be a great event, and we'll have orchestra worldwide. It will be a nice story. So how did you why did you choose accordion when you were a child?
I fell in love with accordion when I was in my mom's tummy, because my mother is a teacher of accordion and music theory. So this is love from the beginning. And then when I was 9 years old, I studied with her for about 6 months, because mother-daughter relationship is not so good. So then my mother organized and other colleagues organized this event in Sežana, where Professor Eliana Zajec came from Trieste to Sežana, and so she asked my mother if she would like to take me to Trieste to study, and I was so happy that someone took me away from my mother, and so my trip with accordion began. My story is very different from others, because from my 10th to 20 till diploma I have studied only with Eliana Zajec, and she was like my supervisor, my teacher, my guru, I can say, because she gave me all the treasure that she has inside her.
Great. Very nice. So, speaking about teacher and students, you sent to me some video of your own students now. And the first one is, please tell the name of the first one, because I don't know your language.
Aljaž Maurić.
Aljaž Maurić, and he's playing this very lovely rock toccata from Derbenko. So can you speak a little bit about that student before we listen his video? How old is he?
He now is 17 years old. This was, I think, 4 years ago in a competition in Italy. And he was one of my greatest students, not just because he played accordion very well, but because he's one very lovely person. He's very pure and unique, and his musicality is incredible.
Great. So we will listen immediately. Just before I say hello to the people who already comment on the chat. Hello, Marcel Numania from Albania, our delegate. Hello, Michel Gachet from Poitou, Georges Bastardi from, I think, Italy or France, but you speak French. And Chantal Brion, French too. And Jonas Vosbutas, this genial Lithuanian artist. And we listen Aljaž Maurić immediately on this rock toccata from Derbenko. That very small at that time and lovely students. So how many students do you have? Do you know?
I didn't hear you. The internet connection.
Yeah,
is
I said how many students do you have?
17 students, and
okay.
Yes, and 3 orchestras.
And yes, that's a lot. And where in which school or academy do you teach?
No, I teach in music school. This is I teach from 7 till 15 years old.
Ah, okay.
And yes, I like to working with young children.
Great.
This is my life mission, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I love. I don't remember now. Perhaps I will find. But what is written on your wall? You have a sentence, absolutely beautiful. Do you remember that sentence?
No, in English, no.
Ah, okay. So I will find for later. So can you introduce the next student? I think it's the same, Aljaž Maurić, who play a second piece.
Yes.
Yes. Do you remember which one? I think it's Scarlatti, not the first one.
I think Cimarosa. I don't.
Ah, yeah. Anyway,
yes, Cimarosa. Sonata. Yes.
Yeah, it's Baroque. Anyway, so we listen immediately. It's absolutely lovely. Let's go. style, this finesse, it's absolutely beautiful. So how does it work in Slovenia? So you say that you were in music school, and after this age, where are going the students?
Yes, I'm working in elementary school. We have 6 years, the first grade of accordion school, and then the second grade is another 2 years, so 8 years of elementary school. Then after that, they have to do an exam for a conservatory of music. And after that, we have in Ljubljana Academy of Music, where accordion is, I think 6 or 7 years.
Studies.
Yes, they have, I think, 4 or 5 years, but 6-7 years ago, they made the accordion went to academy until, because we don't have academy before.
Okay, and who is teaching there in Ljubljana?
Borut Zagoranski.
Okay.
And Luca, I don't know his second.
Okay, we will find on internet if we are interested. Anyway.
Yes. Okay.
So another students who play an aria from Maligin, which is also again lovely, because I wanted to have contact with you when I listened during the competition last year. One of your students, and okay, you know, sometimes the bad tongue, we say the bad tongue sometimes say that when they listen a student who play very good, they say, oh, he has fantastic talent. And when they listen a student who play bad, they say, oh, he has a bad teacher in general, you know. Yes, and as you know, I am also a teacher, so I know that kind of stories. But when I see a student who play fantastically good, I see that he has talent, but I know what is talent, and the talent needs to be organized, especially with this young child of 14 years old. And when I saw the work you did with this Luca Bello, who will be our guest just after, I said, I need to have contact with your teacher, Luca. Where is your teacher? And we invited you live for the result because your student won. And this is the first time we met, but not the last time. So
I hope not.
Of course not. It's written somewhere. So can you present this girl that I think it's Metka Mateta?
Metka Mateta, yes. She's a girl, so I'm so proud because we need more female in this accordion world. And she's 12 years old, and she studied accordion 6 years, and she's a beautiful person. I have a very beautiful beautiful children, because they are also beautiful inside, and I'm so happy to work with them.
Oh, that is great. Okay, and I would like to, I have many things to ask you, but first, when I see the position of the child now, I will show immediately before we listen. Okay.
Yes.
When I see the adjustment of the straps, I am a fan of this. So can you speak a little bit about the way you teach the students for the straps, the position?
Yes, for me, the main thing I think is the spine of the child, because this is the first thing that as teacher we have to be very careful. And if you see Metka, she's very, very tall, and she has a smaller instrument, and this is one of things that I'm very careful, because we cannot put on a child when she had 8, 9, 10 years old a very heavy and big accordion. The second thing is, which is very important, is pelvis, is this bone we have, how to organize, how to move. The position of accordion for me has to be on the both feet has to be on the ground, and all the weight of an accordion has to stand on feet, not on the spine and not on pelvis. And if you do this from the beginning, I think the injuries will not come, because we know that many SI, we have a problem with the spine or with the legs or with the hands, or And this is for me very, very important. And the second thing, I like to teach that every child is unique, and they have to be unique, not a copy, because we have a lot of copies in this world, and we need uniqueness because every child is a diamond, and as teacher we have to
adapt. Yes, yeah, of course.
To adapt, yes.
Okay. And another question before we listen. And hello, Slavic Mosaic from Ukraine, and Seb Honoré. Salut, bienvenue. You were mentioned the fact that we need women or girls on this accordion field.
Yes.
What is your point of view on that? Because I'm surprised about that subject, because I see many girls on the schools as childs. And,
yes.
And it's what I see in general is 80% girls for 20% boys on the schools worldwide. And at the highest level, it's exactly the opposite. It's 80% boys for 20% girls. Do you have an idea about why, and what is your general feeling about that?
I don't know. In my country, I think we have accordion as folk instrument. We have a diatonica, and most of students are males, are boys, and I have four girls, and the rest are boys. And I think it's the problem of the weight of accordion. Because flute is very small, piano
it's big, but you don't have to carry, so it's okay.
Yes, a guitar is very light, and so on. I think this is one of the main problems for girls. And I'm looking for much lighter accordion for girls, because this is a very, very big problem. Because I have this big problem because my accordion weighs 16 kilos. I know these days are much lighter, but I still hope that...
not that much lighter, not that much.
But 3 kilos are...
Yeah, but on the catalog, many times it's written 15 kilograms, but not exactly.
Yes, so...
Okay, so we will listen that girl, Metka Madeta, on this absolutely beautiful aria, and all your students have this quality of sentences, this quality of sweet and finesse, and when it's one, it's luck, but when it's all, it's teacher. Bravo.
Thank you.
To you. Such a pleasure, really, to see this young child playing with an instrument fixed on the body, on the left leg, block on the right leg, with the bellow totally free, with the changing of bellow organized all the time with the sentence and the breath. It's and finish like professional, totally close. They are already professional because of you. It's great, very great. Brava.
Thank you.
So let's go to the orchestra now, and can you present the first orchestra? So which group it is? I think it's the tallest one.
You think Palladio?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, this is the oldest one, but they are not that old. They are from 14 to 20, and I don't know. And these are not professional accordionists. These are all persons who have, I don't know, they are engineers, they are
it's a hobby.
Yes, for hobby. Yes, this is for hobby.
Okay. And what music they will play?
Carl Jenkins, Palladio.
Okay. So the title I don't know, but surely I listen already. And hello to Marie-Sophie Baumgartner, this fantastic violinist that I met yesterday in Lausanne in duet with Larissa Strelnikova. And Marie-Sophie, you are absolutely lovely musician, and I really enjoy the listen in chamber music with you and Antonio Ferrara. Ciao. So we listen Palladio immediately. Palladio. Yes, in fact, I don't know the title, but I know very well that music. I discovered 2 years ago, before the COVID, when I was in Drohobych, and you know, in Ukraine, they have also this culture of orchestras, and I discovered that music, and I love that thema. Absolutely
Yes, it's beautiful.
clear. Yeah. And when you have that, when you listen this all night, you listen this again. So it's very great. And by the way, an information for you perhaps can be interesting. So
Yes.
I know that you are connected with Pula Orchestra Festival.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
So Pula is a new partner of CMA now. So we exchange information. We will exchange winners like we do with Klingenthal. And
Cool.
it's great that the winner of CMA will be invited in Pula with a winner of Pula going CMA. And this year, the Trophée Mondial of Accordion is divided in two parts. We have the CMA online in September 2021, exactly like the formula we did last year. But the 10 best of each category of Trophée Mondial and International Open Trophy will be selected for the Trophée Mondial face-to-face, a real one that we meet everybody in Ukraine in November. So we decided like that because we were sure that the COVID will continue a little bit. And now with vaccination, okay, it's better. And after the summer, let's see, but I think it will be okay. And people will be able to travel. So in Ukraine, we will have the Trophée Mondial Premium, and on the Trophée Mondial Premium we have 2 days only for orchestras. For the small classic, the small folk, the biggest classic and the biggest folk. For the first year, because it's Drohobych, we made only 4 categories, including on Trophée Mondial. But next year it will be separate totally, festival only orchestras. Boom.
Very good.
Yeah, I know you like orchestra. And
Yes.
how can you explain this big, where does it come from? Perhaps, I don't know if you know, but where does it come from this big culture of orchestra in Slovenia, in Croatia, in Balkans, and in some other countries, absolutely not.
I think it came from teachers themselves, because I love working in orchestras, because orchestras are very important for children, and when they are playing together, they develop the hearing, the other instrument. They have a larger spectrum of knowledge. They have I don't know. They challenge them. No.
Yeah, you're right. And the fact that they are playing together, they are obliged to listen to the other, and finally they listen themselves better. It's great. And I think
this is very important. Yes, they have to listen.
Yeah. And I think also the social event is very important, to be together, to play together, to share their passion together. I think it's very important. So we go again with one of your orchestra, and now it's 5 people chamber group. And the name is Ghost.
Yes, they are not playing anymore. They are all now in the orchestra. We have 8 beautiful years together, but every fairy tale has its end. So.
Oh, it's lovely. Okay, so we will listen this Ghost from your quintet, yes, and I will say hello to Zornitsky Ilya, our delegate for CMA from Israel, who just arrived on the chat. Hello. And
hello.
Marcel Numanay says that Karl Jenkins Palladio, best version for accordion orchestra, brava. Okay, so he likes.
Thank
and
you.
Vedad Usmanovic, applaud, also is from Bosnia. Okay, we listen Ghost now.
Pozdrav u Bosnu.
Yeah, you can speak together, it's okay. That is an area of Bach. Yes, it is. Oh, it's
Yes.
it's so it's yeah, it's lovely. And the comments are exactly what I feel also on the chat. Antonio Ferrara say que meraviglia. Beatrice Pugin, salut Beatrice. Si je say that, qu'est-ce que j'aimerais être avec elle, bravo. I would love to be with you, bravo. And Chantal Briand say c'est magnifique. It's wonderful. Compliment, Antonio Ferrara. And it was one
Yes.
boy for 4 girls. Huh?
Yes, but
Huh?
this was
Exceptional.
years ago.
It was exceptional. Okay, so how do you practice with orchestra? Do you practice by voices separate or immediately together, or how do you do?
Depends on what we are doing. If the piece is very difficult, we put 2, 3, 4 children together, and then we study note by note.
I love that.
And then we put this together. But I must say that I'm blessed with very great children, because I couldn't do without them. So
Yeah, but you know, I always say one sentence, sometimes like a joke, but I always say something like when the parents of the child who are making bad things, whatever, and I always say that, but we always have the child that we deserve. That is because of the parents sometimes. But it's the same with the students, because you have the students you deserve. So
thank you.
my pleasure. We will now listen. Do you have child yourself?
Of course, this in my back is my 8 years old Tina.
Yeah.
She now plays piano, and Sarah, she's 11 years old, and she's playing violin. So
Okay. Yeah, so you don't want to make the same situation with you and your mother, and nobody plays accordion.
no,
No, never.
no, it's okay. We made a beautiful trio: piano, violin, and accordion.
Oh, that must be great. That must be great.
Yes.
So we will now listen. Wait, on my list. Pirates of Caribbean. Pirates des
Yes.
Caraïbes. Okay. So this is full band.
Yes, these are children from 8 to 14, and only Manuel, the guy on the bass, is 2 years older.
Okay.
They were, now they are grew up.
Yeah.
We didn't have accordion from, I think, 15 October, and next week we finally will have our first lesson together.
Great.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yeah, so me too. And when you will have video with that, you will send to us. We will look. So we
Okay.
listen Pirate of Caribbean by this orchestra. of Caribbean. Genial, and such nice dynamic contrast to guitar, piano, crescendo. Genial. You can make beautiful sentences, but you have also that dynamics that is great. And we have Luca Bello that just arrived with us. Hello, Luca.
Good evening.
Good evening to you. So, Mikela, can you present us Luca, please?
Luca is one of my best student, I can say, not just because he's a very good accordionist, but because he's a very beautiful person, and it's very lovely to work with him.
Okay, and since how old he practiced with you?
About 5 years, from 9 years old. 5 years, Luca, yes.
It's a life for Luca because he's very young. Luca, how old are you now? 15?
Now I'm 14, and on Monday I will be 15.
So you are still 14. So happy birthday! But I will say to you happy birthday. Facebook will remind it to me for sure. Okay, so Luca, you are my second good discovery of the year with your teacher. That was combined, of course, and you are the winner of the International Open Trophy Classical -14. Congratulations again. And we will begin just now by listening your music. It's I think it's a revelation from Wojtenko. Yeah, the first piece you play, it's superb. That music is very dangerous. Very dangerous. Yes, it's very dangerous because it's so simple. It's so simple that you can destroy it at every moment so easily. It's simple, it's beautiful, it's pure, it's long sentences. It's difficult on the middle because it doesn't look like, but with these octavas, it's something to do. And I must say that you didn't win for nothing. Anyway, we had superb jury in International Open Trophy this year. We had many members of the jury. This is I think the power of a competition is to have a lot of jury members, because if you just have 5 and if they speak together, this is a cauchemar for me, because I really refuse that. On the CMA, for example, the jury member on the face-to-face competition, they are not allowed to speak with them. They are not allowed to send messages, because for what? It's impossible. And your point of view, as you, for example, Mikela, your point of view is your point of view. Why you should share with the other? Why they are there? They are there for their own point of view. So why you should speak together? So I always refuse that kind of situation. That's why in CMA we have so many jury members, and we had 70 jury members on the senior classic category for the final, because it was the 70th birthday, and because it's online, so it's easy to have jury members. Yeah. So we listen this absolutely marvelous revelation, and after you will speak to us. Luca Bello. I promise, Luca, I listened that piece perhaps more than 100 times in my life, but the way you play it, really, it's not because we are in live or whatever, in private message I could say it's the same, but you are so clear on your mind. Because the rubato is something that we cannot teach. Mikela, we can, as a teacher, you know that we can explain the rubato. We can, but it's exponential. We cannot invent that. And they have or they don't have. Luca, you have. You really have. And normally this piece is 4 minutes something, and it looks like sometimes 10 minutes because it's boring. This look like 2 minutes because of you, really. And Mikela, brava, brava. Because this quality we listened from the beginning with all the students, so it's amazing. So Luca, what did you do since your last competition, 2020 CMA?
After that, in January, the theater of my hometown called me for a concert with the orchestra. And so I prepare that concert, and I prepare another program of I think 40 minutes. Yes. So I work a bit, and well, I did I think only one. Yes, only one competition. Only.
Okay.
And yes, so now I'm here.
Okay.
I work, I did, so
And
for I think the next 1 week I finished.
and will you play in CMA again this year?
I don't know, Mikela.
Mikela, yes. Did you have time, Mikela, to organize something like selections online or not yet?
Of course. Yes, I asked my my accordionist from the association, and they were very, very happy to be a part of CMA.
Great. So did you send me information about this selection? Because I'm not sure. I make so many things.
We have to.
Okay. No, because
together.
Okay, because on the CMA site we have a special page on the first page on the main site, and we have new site now, very updated, and we have all the national selection. We have national selection. You click and you have all the countries with the dates and the details. So as soon as you know, if you want, we can speak this week or next week.
Yes,
and,
yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we will do. Then the people. We have until June to make the selection, so it's not emergency. I know you are extremely busy, so
we have still time.
Yeah, we have few time. Because on the rule of the CMA, when you win category International Open Trophy -14, for example, you cannot repeat on the -14, but you can easily play on the -16 because you have the talent. You have the talent to play on senior class, so you can. Okay.
He has still time.
Yes, of course. It was a joke. I never want to push the people to go to overclass the people because it's not good for them. It's not good for them.
No, it's not good.
No, but
especially for child.
Yes.
We have to be very careful what we are doing with children.
Of course, but the difference between -14 and 16 is not that big. Especially now you will be 15, so it's okay, and it's not that big at that age. It's very important. Youngest. That's why this year at the end we have been obliged to adapt the competition with -10, -9, -8 and -7 because we had 200 candidates on this category -10. It was impossible, and it was great to do it because it's not the same maturity at -7 that -8 and 9 and 10. So
this was very good because this is one of important things for one competition.
Yeah. And the main thing is to be flexible and to adapt at the last moment because it's the first time that international competition was online, and we had so many surprises. We didn't know what to expect, but at the end we adapt all the time. And with Raymond and Anna Bodel, they are all the time. They become crazy, totally mad with me because at the last moment say, we will do that, that, and that. Okay. So you have the diploma, you need the picture of everybody, 750 candidates, 750 picture. Yes, you just have to send them an email. It's okay.
Yes, congratulations for job and for all the team. You did a very good job.
Thank you. But we are really a family with Raymond and Anna. We are like family, and we only have delegates that are a part of the family. Okay, we don't want numbers. We must keep the quality, otherwise it doesn't make sense. If you have one bad one on the team, it kills the team. So we take care. And since 17 years now, yeah, that I take care about that. No, 16 years. We really made selection, and the life make natural selection all the time. So it's great.
Yes.
So, Luca, so we will continue to follow you, of course. Happy birthday in advance for Monday, but anyway, you will have a message, don't worry. And we will listen 332 at the end, okay? Because after Eglė Bartkevičiūtė and Danijel I wanted to have a last piece and say which one, and I say 332 is perfect to finish. It's a happy ending, total, the cherry on the cake, because you have such a power on this, and just feeling. Something I wanted to speak about, it's on your country in Slovenia. So you have that quality also to be very close to Italy and very close to Balkans. And on your temperament, we see the melody of Italy, absolutely like that. Okay, and we feel the temperament of Balkans, so it's great. Yeah,
Thank you.
it's not your fault, but it's just like that. But it's good.
No, it's
good.
my luck, not my fault. It's my luck.
It's luck. Yeah. All the time when people say it's luck, I say no, it's talent. There's no place for luck.
No, it's hard work on the first place.
Yeah, of course.
For play pressure, you haven't to have only technique. You have to be.
Yeah,
I
technique.
You have to are small. How can I say?
Speak
you
Italian.
have to be spiritual. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's correct word.
Yeah. Okay. So behind you is all your diplomas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Don't worry. It's my connection. Just say it's just my connection now, which is not that good, but it coming back. Yes, it's okay. Behind you, it's all your diplomas.
No, not all.
I was waiting
I
for
don't have all the features for data, but I think there's 6. There are 10, and the rest of that are
in the library with books.
no, not so much. Not so much.
No, you are too young to have too much. It's not good to have too much. Okay, so we will listen now that wonderful speak about this experience with the orchestra.
Yeah, it was a difficult experience because I was in a theater, but the social distancing, the rules, the mask. So I have the strings with me, and I heard the first, second violin, the roots, and the percussion is like 3 kilometers away, 4 kilometers away. So I see the director, and I listen to the first violin. So that's
And was it a good first violin?
yeah.
Yeah. Because
I think for the first time I play with an orchestra, and so the orchestra is a war.
Okay.
Totally war.
Okay, great. Because I remember one experience with a big orchestra with chord strings and whatever, and I had a duet in one moment with the first violin. It was a concerto, I don't remember what, but it made me pain to my teeth when I listened. It was cauchemar, 15 minutes like that. It was okay. I will not say where and when. Okay, my friends. So we will listen now, of course, your concerto, but I will say to you goodbye now because we need space for. I just say that I saw that connection was bad. We will listen your concerto now, but I have to say to you goodbye now because during this time I need to replace the people on Zoom. So thank you so much to have been with us. Mikela, congratulations 10 times, 10,000 times for your work. Continue like that. All the time you speak about your students, you speak about their quality, but you speak about the human quality, which is the main point. So that's the way to build the things. And Luca, you are a very good example. We see on your eyes that you are intelligent, you are brilliant, but you are lovely. And this is the main quality of an artist. You are someone that we want to pay to go and listen.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, my big pleasure. Bye-bye to both of you, and we keep in contact, of course, for the evolution of this CMA competition and your activities in general. Okay?
Yes. Bye to everyone.
Bye. And we listen now that Concerto Fairy Tale played by Luca Bello. Immediately.
Ясно.
super Luca Bello and this orchestra. And just before we go with our guests, which are already in Zoom with me, Eglė Bartkevičiūtė and Danijel, we will listen the video of the sponsor, one of the sponsors of the CMA, which is accordion Petosa from United States of America. And they sent to me a video tonight. They was not able to be with us live, but they sent to me a video of an artist that I don't know at all. And he will be surely my guest very soon because I love that music. The name is Swamp Dog Hobble, live in London, and the name of the accordionist is Sam Ryder and the Human Hands. So it's a very short video of 3 minutes, and the name of the instrument is Petosa Little Pro XT. Very small, very light, very efficient. Listen that. That was something, and I want to know much more about him, and I will invite him very soon. So, salut Dominique Duval, désolé, j'avais pas vu ton message. Maria Maretic, Mikela and Luca, bravo, yes, of course, and Jonas Vosbutas, you made very good for your friend Luca. We are with two super genial guests now, Eglė Bartkevičiūtė here, and Danijel Pillar. So Eglė, this channel is your channel, of course, because you are my guest so many times on this channel, and I'm very, very happy about your work. Last year, you made fantastic work for the first time as delegate of the CMA for Lithuania, and this year, you will make again with, of course, big success, and you grew up also again as teaching since last year. Yeah, can you speak a little bit about that experience of teaching with this lovely artist Danijel Pillar, which is near you. Salut Danijel.
Thanks.
Good evening.
So yes, first of all, good evening, everyone. And yeah, so about the teaching experience, that's of course very easy to speak when you get a student like that, and already ready for everything. And now, when you have all the base to do, So that's of course an opportunity, and I think a very huge opportunity for every young teacher who starts to work to do this thing. And only thing I can say that I grew a lot too. So during this process, really, I not only teach, I learned a lot too. So
yes, that's the definition of life. We learn very easily from this giant artist, but we can learn also from adults. We can learn also from child. We learn from everything every day. And Danijel, what can you say now about your experience as a student with Eglė, because you prepared Klingenthal that will be this weekend, that begins this weekend and will be next week, that we will follow, of course, online on the internet site of International Accordion Verb from Klingenthal. So what can you say about your experience with Eglė as teacher and new student?
Yes, I can say Eglė, she's really amazing. Because before this, I don't play this music, Vachiette music, and I don't know nothing about this music. I know how to play Scarlatti, Bach, I don't know Semionov, but how to play waltz or something else, I don't know how. And then she coming, and when she was playing, I was a little baby, what is this, how to make this tone, how make this articulation, then this dynamic, and that for me was something new. And thank you, God, that she coming in Vienna and then she learning these things. This is really amazing, and I can just to say thank you, Eglė, and that I say thank you, Fred, because you're learning these things, and because of this, I can just to say all the best for Eglė.
Thank you. I look like a grandfather now. Thank you.
Yes, really.
Joke. Okay, so we were speaking now about you as student and Eglė as teacher. And Eglė, you sent to me a first video, which is this amazing, not specially written for girls, I want to say, amazing rondo capriccioso, because with Mikela Uršič we were speaking about this problem with accordion, the weight, and girls sometimes it can be a problem. But this is a fantastic dynamic piece that never stops. It's 6 minutes of happiness and all the time, pam, 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 fast. And recently, as you know, and you were the first one to know, that I begin again to practice accordion. And my only way now to improve, it's okay to say to the people, do that, but when it's time to do it yourself, and some things that I never did myself, because many things that I teach since 20 years now, I just discover through my students, and this has this good abilities, it's good, and I take that, and after I put to the other, it's okay. So my only way to improve is to make video of me and to look at me and say, I did that. I did that. So now, years ago, because when was this video?
If I'm not wrong, the video is May 2013 in a competition in Poland. Yeah, so there was one of the classical competition. The name is, I think, Przemysł. Something like that, not very easy name. Yeah, and at that time I was something like, I don't know, 15, 16, something like 15. Yeah, something like this. I cannot really say. It's 2013 or even 2012, 2013 mostly.
So you are 23 now?
Will be 25 and 24 now, just turned, so not 23.
Okay. So, no, just to see.
I feel like a girl in a very complicated way, yes, but you understood.
No, it was just to see if your mathematics was good. So, so we listen, just to control, So we listen now if my internet connection will still work. It was good until now. Now it's a little bit down, but it will come back soon, hopefully. And anyway, my computer is still recording, so after the YouTube link will be perfect. Yes, it's coming back. We are listening now this Rondo Capriccioso from the Rotary. And what I would like after is to try you to do now as a teacher, to say to me what are the good things and what you would like to change. That would be very interesting. This is my daily work, so good luck. Now it's time to practice for you. We listen Eglė Bartkevičiūtė, Rondo Capriccioso, the Rotary. Eglė Bartkevičiūtė in action, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, with this rondo capriccioso, it's a real marathon. It's something impressive. So, hello, Liz Finch that arrived, and Miki Piromanak. Thank you for your comments from the beginning.
It's my father.
Miki is your father.
No, this is my father.
Hello, Miki. So he doesn't speak English, or he speak English?
He don't speak.
No. Okay, so sorry, I cannot use my language I know in Serbian because it's not adapted to the situation. So what do you think about your performance? First, begin by the good things, like all the time we must do as a teacher.
So the good thing, I think, would be at that time to not play that piece, possibly. No, I remember myself at that time. I was so passionate about that piece, and I really wanted to play that piece. And yeah, what I like, maybe what I'm not doing so much now anymore, this intense line and intense going to somewhere. Now I'm like more in the place, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then after, I don't know what I like more. Not much. It's very difficult to listen yourself now, even it's years ago, you know, but anyways, it's very complicated. And yeah,
Okay.
and much more bad things in this video, but I would do much more different now, of course. To start with the bellow control and with the ear compression and with everything, and with this flying stuff and this all the time with my elbow, and you know.
I know. Okay, but anyway, it's a fantastic performance, really. It's very difficult, one of the most difficult, I think, on the endurance. It's very complicated, and all the time, never stops. So, and Mama is there too. So you have your father, Danijel, and there is Mama Dana Bartkevičiūtė. Hello, she made 3 hearts. I think it's for all of us. So now we will listen another video, absolutely lovely, that you recorded for the Trophy Richard Galliano, the first one that was in December, let's say, 2020. And just the information that you know, but perhaps the people don't know yet, that the Trophée Mondial improved a lot this year. We will have the Trophée Mondial Chromatic, but we created the Trophée Mondial Diatonic, that is already online on the CMA-accordions.com. And we have already 1 delegate from Belgium, but we have a lot. It's just me who is very busy until the 11th of May, but I already contacted many. I am sure I have minimum 20-25 already from very different countries, from worldwide. And we'll have orchestras, of course, which is the third section that I spoke and mentioned before with Mikela Uršič, which is aficionados of accordion orchestra. And we'll have bandoneon for the end of the year. And the Trophée Mondial Galliano will have now 4 categories, which is junior solo, senior solo, junior ensemble, and senior ensemble. And I remind that every winners of each category will perform with Richard Galliano. They will play together one recording, and we will have that recording available, of course, on the CMA side. And one of these 4 will be the guest of Richard Galliano for a concert in France and Richard Gellner will decide and choose at the last moment. So, what is the composition you sent to me?
So I did, as I remember, 2 compositions in this recording. It was a Waltz for Nikki and Spleen.
Okay, and the Valse for Nikki is the one that we will listen. It's on this video.
Like in one piece.
Okay. So we will listen. We will listen. Medley. That's the fashion of variety according to medley. Okay, so I was looking at in front of me on YouTube was Daniel Pila say, did I forget the video? But not, because you sent to me on Facebook. So it's on the other screen. Let's go. Valse for Nikki, and the second one. Repeat, please.
So it's one piece connected with the 2 pieces inside. What is my speaking today? I don't know. So Waltz for Nikki and Spleen.
Spleen. Okay. Ole! Madame. That is an interpretation. You really speak when you play. It's rare. It's like that. You speak, and you have many interesting things to say. Sorry, I have to turn off that. Yeah, because we go to Lithuania Got Talent now. No idea why. So let's go back to Danijel. So Danijel, you had some troubles with your accordion recently.
It was very difficult because, how to say this?
The key broke and be attached from the old accordion system, and it was very complicated here in Vienna to find the person who fixed it very fast, first because of the lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and then we find one man. He made this, and then they make video, and we send in Klingenthal, and now we are looking.
Waiting for a
it
streaming
happens.
and
Yeah. So now it's done. Yeah, this is the I think it for the candidate must be difficult, no? Because when we normally make a face-to-face competition, we go to the competition, we have the stress, but we play and it's done. But here you have the stress, you record. It's very difficult to record and to play at the level you want, and after you have to wait for the result. Yeah, it's complicated. But anyway, what did you perform on this competition?
Variety music, he played in variety category.
Yes, I don't know pieces.
Yeah, it's 2 rounds, 4 and 4 pieces. So something like in both we have some jazz, like very mixed program from jazz to some French music, then some mazurkas and this kind of stuff. So
okay, and now speaking about fast pieces, we will listen now one of the fastest pieces, and I think you played faster than many people. It's very great. It's La Tempête, the storm, from André Astier. And just before, I want to say hello, Daniel Angel Calderon Pichulon. Yes, bravo. Yeah, yes, of course, bravo for Eglė Bartkevičiūtė. And Veda Dusemanovic say excellent. Marcel Numanai say magnifique for your spleen. And yes, I agree. And compliment from Antonio Ferrara. Et coucou, Laurence Froissart. Je ne t'avais pas encore vu. Coucou. Bah, demain matin, il va falloir se lâcher sur le Speech at Quiz. C'est la finale, hein, demain matin. Tomorrow morning is the final of the Speech at Quiz on the Hornet Live Show. Wow. Okay, let's go to La Tempête with Danijel Piller. Fasten your seatbelt. It will go fast. Well, that is done. That is fast. And we really enjoy on that repertoire, which is typically French music, but we need to have this staccatissimo, of course, and it's exactly the spirit of La Tempête. And thank you to your Balkan origin that give you this superb, no, really, this is a compliment, it's give you this superb articulation, so clear, so precise. Bravo. Okay, so you did a great job, and with your Balkan temperament and the emotional part of Eglė, the combination is genial. Okay, bravissimo. So, my friend, we arrive at the end of this Facebook live show. Normally it's 1 hour, but when we like, we don't count. Now it's 1 hour 39. And see you very soon, Danijel, somewhere. We will see each other in my house very soon. Very soon. With your brother, hopefully, and Eglė, of course. Yes, for a surprise. We don't say now, but we will see. It will be a great surprise. And Eglė, continue like that. Welcome on the world of the maestro teachers, and it's a great job. You do fantastic, and we are very happy. So we will finish this CMA live show with Luca Bello, who plays 332, which is from Bogdan Prec, and it's a composition with temperaments. So we like that, and with jazz. So we listen Luca Bello. Bye bye to everybody. Sì, che precision Antonio Ferrara. You're right. Hai ragione. Pierre Polvesh, la bise. Frédéric Deschamps, la bise à toi, Pierre Polvesh. Tomorrow morning, for the people who want, there is in French the Honor live show with the final of the speech chat quiz that will be intense. Tomorrow night will be a masterclass with Lev Solomanovic, my friend from Moldova, that I will help him to play a little bit more Scarlatti with finesse, you know, and some variety also. And Sunday morning we will have a super German guest. Uwe Stigger is creative. He plays with electronic sound. He plays some very, very funny things. And we will have a lot of fun. It's 11 a.m. and not 19 like it's written on the visual. It's my mistake, but it's 11. And bye-bye to everybody, and a long life to your relationship, my friends. Bye-bye, and we listen Luca Bello to finish. Ciao, ciao.